Hello there guys, it's me and Stable Voltage. Welcome to episode 55 of Europa Universalis IV as Great Britain. We are currently crushing face down here in India. We've got almost the entire place sieged out. Don't quite have enough war score against them as we would like to have, mainly because it is a... they have a lot of vassals, basically. And they've got a few... well, they have a vassal and they've got a few allies in the war. So the combination of both is actually being a little bit problematic because it means we need to get quite a bit more... war score against them before we can do anything. We can't really piece out their vassals and allies, basically because we don't have enough enough war score against them. We've managed to get Darien. Let's go and grab some of this. 1,000 natives, 1,500 natives. This one is an important natural harbour, so we definitely want that one. Let's go ahead and send you over there. Potential uprising. Norwegian separatists is currently at 90%. That is a little bit concerning. Where are they likely to pop? Not really going to be able to put them down all that easily. Let's go up and have a look and see what we can do. Well, we will see where they pop. They are going to pop. There's nothing that we can really do about that. They're not going to be able to enforce their demands. We do have some guys nearby to deal with them, so I'm not too worried about that. We will deal with them when they pop. I think we should be fine. Hopefully won't be too many of them. Did win that battle, very good. Great advisor has died, which was our military guy. Morale of armies is... what? So we've only got level 2 guys to choose from. I guess morale of armies is just fine. What did we have before? There, we still got our force limit, so it obviously wasn't a force limit guy. That's fine. You might as well siege that one out while you're there. Now, they are desperately trying to reinforce. We've actually grabbed their capital. Didn't even realise we'd done that. That was a lot quicker than I expected it to be. So we're just going to go around here and stack wipe as many things as possible. Let's detach a siege and move forwards. Let's also move these ships over here. These heavies can stay there. They're just blocking them if they try and move anything down from that side. There's another province captured. Got a 0% chance here. Do they actually have a fort? There's the revolt. They did actually spawn right on top of us. They've also spawned on the Shetlands, which is going to be a little bit of a problem because there isn't a straight crossing. So that will make things a little bit tricky. These guys will finish the battle up here and win that one. We're not going to get to the Shetlands in time to stop them sieging it. So we'll wait until we get the morale tick here. And we will put these guys on the boat. And we will go and land over here. They've only got 6,000 troops. It's given us some more separatism. We'll take the money. It's given us some more separatism, which is not great. Can you actually dock? No, we've got to do a naval landing because they've got the province. But we should be okay. You're going to arrive on the 3rd of September. There you go. We'll go ahead and dock up the transports. So we do have to take that back, but that should be fine. More conversions to do. Just convert you... Yeah, provincial unrest is now quite low. We can take another idea group. Now, we are going to have to do some coring, but they're fairly low development provinces. So, the religious unity isn't all that useful. What's going to be more important is the reduced national unrest, but we've still got some admin power in the bank. It should be enough to take everything that we want from these guys once we've finished with them. It would appear they were thinking about bringing a bit of an army down here. This sort of behaviour must be discouraged. So you're going to sit... Oh, wow, they've actually got quite a few more troops down here than I expected. It's not going to help them, though. No, there you go. Send your armies back. You guys are retreating over here, are you? Oh, they've got another province up there as well. Well, let's move you in here. Why aren't you actually getting any siege progress? Says there is no fort here, thus it will be fully occupied, but the date just keeps going up. We're not actually occupying it for some strange reason. There we go, the date stopped moving now, that was weird. We've got RCB against Jolof. We'll take that global tariffs plus 20%. We'll take you and just move you up into there, see if you can do anything. We'll have this province very shortly. Recall our diplomat from Muscovy. Let's just go ahead and get these guys back on the transports. Then we can move them somewhere more useful. I don't think we're going to have much provincial unrest now that these rebellions have fired. So we've got, yeah, intolerant separatism, negative chance. Obviously here is going to be a little bit higher because they do have those increased years of separatism. Well, actually, let me click on the province. It's been a pain. Yeah, separatism plus 17, but recent uprising minus 20, so it kind of balances itself out. Yeah, there's no unrest in the rest of the places. We should be okay for now. We do still have a few more religious conversions to do, which will cause a little bit of unrest, but nothing that we can't handle. So let's carry on with this war. Try and get this all wrapped up in this particular video. We've still got about 15 minutes to do it in, so it's not too terrible. You can give me all of the peace offers you want. It isn't going to help at all. We've won that. Let's move you in here then. There's far too many men there for doing that particular siege, but doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and completely wreck your army here. You can go ahead and do this. We are losing a little bit of manpower, not massive amounts though. I mean, we're not really suffering huge amounts of attrition. Change the plan for you guys. You're going to go back and get this little one stack who thinks he's going to go somewhere and do stuff. What I should be doing as well, and I've just... Another advisor has died, and I've completely forgotten about this, which is terrible on my part. I should go ahead and uncheck all of these forts. I don't really need them on, because I can quite easily protect these provinces, and they're all costing me money, even though they're not my forts. Because I'm the one in control of them, I'm technically the one maintaining them, so I have to pay that price. So let's go ahead and move up here. Explorer has finished, gained some random population. Right, pause the game because there's a lot of stuff to do. First of all, Explorer is ready. You are now going to explore, might as well do California. You don't have an awful lot else to do. Great Advisor has died. Admin. Inflation reduction might be nice. Tax modifier might be nice. We do have a bit of inflation. Let's work a little while on getting rid of that inflation. Though we do have an admin idea group and we are admin focused, so let's actually just get the tier 3 guy. No debate in Parliament. Did that other one go through then? I must have missed it. I thought you couldn't start a debate until 10 years or 5 years after the previous one had finished. Game 1 stability, well we don't really need that. Minus 5% technology cost for 10 years, could be useful. Monthly autonomy change, base tax... Embargo efficiency could be useful. And privateer efficiency. I think I'm actually going to go for the base tax. Base tax is always good. We can gain some local autonomy in Kent. That's fine. We can lose 5 legitimacy. We can spend 205 ducats. We can gain some inflation because we've got a guy who's buying it down. We can lose 16 military power. 75% chance here. We'll lose the 24 admin. Takes us up to a 90% chance. So that should be good enough. Force limit. Naval. I can have a lot more light ships. I'm going to create a fleet of 30 light ships. And we're going to go and privateer the Sevilla trade node. I don't do a lot of privateering, but it's a good way of getting power projection against your rivals. Because basically what you're doing is you're stealing from the trade node. So we'll see how well that works out for us. Did we actually go and... we did crush those guys, didn't we? I think I might just leave these guys here, just so that they can attack anything that decides it's going to try and sneak in. We've actually finished this island, so which one of these has the fewer natives? 3,000 natives over here. So we'll move you there, we'll send you there. We will actually queue up a couple more regiments, just because there are a lot of natives here, and it would be nice not to have to worry about them. Do we want to make you into a trade company, is the question. Guess we probably do. Don't need the manpower and anything from you. Another siege is over. They're still trying to peace out. We are not interested. How are we doing? Let's go and move into some of these provinces. We are going to turn off that fort, so we're not having to pay for it. Right, we've got 99% war score here, though, so let's go ahead and just see what we could get from them if we were to try and declare peace. So first of all, where do I actually have claims? I have claims on these 3 provinces and also Goa. So we want... well, we definitely want this one because it's an important centre of trade. We'd like these 3. And can we force you to become our protectorate? No. Requires 100% war score to force somebody to become your protectorate. So what I could either do is I could either take the provinces now in the war, which will give me aggressive expansion, or we could force protectorate them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go for the force protectorate, which they would currently take. So we're going to send the demands. That's it. The war is now over. Okay. Now, what we can do, they will have a lot of liberty desire, because we have forced them to be our protectorate. Let's go ahead and group all of these guys up. We'll bring them back down here. So, what we can do is we can go to them. Let's have a quick look and see. Actually, they don't have that much liberty desire. So, what we can do is we can go and seize territory. And we'll have... Gao, thank you very much. Now, that has increased their liberty desire by quite a lot. That's fine. If they want to fight about it, I'll let them. Let's go ahead and... Maratha separatists, where are you? In Goa, of course you are. They are our protectorate, so of course that does mean we do technically have military access, so we can just go that way. We'll go ahead and start working on that core. It's not going to cost us a lot of admin points. And it's easier doing it this way because we can just start taking one place at a time. Morale of armies or gain 5 prestige will have the morale of armies. We will start sucking up to these guys. Because it will decrease their liberty desire. That didn't actually work, did it? Or did it? Improve relations. No. There we go. So we'll start sucking up to them because it will actually help things. They will reduce their liberty desire. We'll also insult Spain. Get some more power projection against those guys. These guys are now up here on... Well, they're not on the boat because the boat didn't actually land. Very difficult to click on those islands. So we should be okay for now. I don't think we're going to have too much trouble up here. But what I want to do is put you guys on the boat, and I want to get these guys landed over here because if Sweden attacks us, I don't want to have to land into them. What have we got here? Gain 50 admin, gain 50 diplo, gain 50 military. Well, we've got an admin idea group, and we are coring stuff, so let us go for admin all the way. Almost 50% of the way through grabbing France. Very, very long time, but it would be fantastic if we can actually get the development to become an empire, because it would be historically accurate. Let's keep working our way up the coast here so we can be next door neighbours with Spain. We can be good buddies with Colonial Florida here. And maybe we'll even go and attack the creek at some point. So we are still recovering manpower. Reykjavik has been converted. Can't do anything about that one yet. Let's carry on with these things here. Making decent money again now. We don't have any loans. We need to sort those heavies out, don't we? So let's go ahead and deal with that. Don't think we need them over here anymore. So I'm going to take both of the navies, hold down control, because that selects the ships. And we're going to go and put those back over in Wessex. And then when they get there, we'll mothball them, save ourselves a little bit of money. Okay, so that's not too bad. Colonialism CB, not bothered about that. What is our development currently? 848. We're getting really, really close. We can grab a few more provinces. We'll be good. So, we want to add this. This is a coastal centre of trade. So if we add this to the trade company, it increases its trade power by 100%. So we definitely want to go ahead and do that. What are we looking at like on trade now as a percentage? Wow, we're actually getting up close to that that 60%. I wonder if we'll get that mission again. One thing I did forget to do when I sent this colonist over here, who still is a long way off arriving, is I didn't think to send anybody down here to do the Australian one. Do any of these have no natives or very few natives? 500, 500. Trying to find a province that doesn't have any natives, because there are some that don't. So I can't see any that have no natives, but there are a few down here that have literally no aggressiveness or ferocity. So we could try and work on one of those without necessarily sending troops down there. What are the rest of our colonies looking like? So we only have 3 colonists. One of them is almost finished. One of them hasn't actually started yet. 802. And Spain's declaring lots of wars over in America. See, I could just say, well, let's let the American colonies sort of expand on their own at this point, which is not a bad idea. 2 local unrest in Picardy, or 13 religious regiments. Well, I don't need the church power. We'll take the local unrest. It's not really going to cause much of a problem. Hopefully the 13 colonies will start colonising on their own. Obviously, if I give them a few more provinces, it'll make it easier for them. You do have a colonist on his way, don't you? Yep, that's fine. So yeah, we want to try and get a colonist to America, so we want to try and get that mission complete. And then hopefully we can get the mission to get our trade power up to 60%, because I think we can probably do that now. We're making good money. Lose 12 ducats out of the almost 1,000 that I had. Yeah, that's a real hardship. Yeah, you guys were supposed to be going over there to help, so that's where you are going to go. Would be nice if we had an additional colonist, but never mind. Let's group you all together. There is our explorer back. We've nearly done with this explorer now. Yeah, because he literally has 2 more missions that he can do, so we'll send him back round to California. So there's literally just this like little bit of map left to go, and that's it, apart from all the inland stuff, which is mainly Russia and China, that we can't actually see. A little bit of North America, I suppose. It's not going too bad. Not too bad at all. I guess your liberty desire is still through the roof, isn't it? 62, it's not actually as high as you think it would be. Everybody else seems fine. That's okay. Yeah, movement speed for the guy doing the searching. Not too bothered about that. Mamluks have actually been really swallowed up by the Ottomans recently. Ottomans are getting big and scary. No one's really doing anything about them. They've actually eaten into parts of Hungary. They're butting right up against... Austria must have them rivalled. Wow, really? No. Ottomans have me rivalled. I have them rivalled. They are in a regency council at the moment. Take the admin power. And we can take our next idea group. So let's go ahead and grab that. So that gives us -2 national unrest. So see all this provincial unrest, which is only in Goa, really. If we go ahead and take that, now that should go down to 2. So that's not too bad at all. And then we get some more tolerance of heretics, which isn't terrible. Actually, it is. It's like -4 at the moment. So that's really bad. Not too bothered about tolerance of heretics. Tolerance of heathens is actually better, but we're getting there. We don't have many provinces to convert either, so all in all, it's actually going quite well. Just wish I had one more colonist. So as soon as their liberty desire gets down, we'll see if we can grab something else from them. Royal marriage with Brandenburg has ended. I guess we could keep Brandenburg around. Are they allied with anyone or rival to anyone we particularly don't like? No. They're actually allied with Muscovy, but they're not allied to anyone we might want to declare war on. No, do we not even have a alliance with Brandenburg anymore? Maybe we just want to leave that royal marriage to go away then. Protectorates don't take up a relationship slot, so that is a good thing. So we're only using 4 out of 6. Switzerland we have an alliance with. Bohemia we have a royal marriage with. Muscovy we don't have much in terms of... I bet Portugal hate us as well, don't they? Portugal feel threatened. We could go ahead and try and improve relations with them. Is there anybody else really worth allying with? Possibly Poland. Oh, Poland don't like me because we're rivaled. Or they've rivaled me. Okay, that's fine. I don't need you guys. Still working on these ships. There's still a few of them piling up together. Tech, which is a military tech. We are still ahead of time. We're a little bit off the cap, so don't need to worry about that right just now. I guess what we could do is we could always go to London and we could just buy up our military. Again, it's cheaper because we have the university there. That is 20% reduction to our local development cost. So that'll help with our manpower a little bit more. How are we doing down here in these colonies? You've actually arrived now. So we're starting to colonise that. And we'll grab some more of this area around here and we'll grab as much as we can. Add it all to the trade company. What about you? Did I add you to the trade company? No, I did not. So let's go ahead and do that. These should all be in the trade company now. How is that actually affecting us with trade? What are the numbers looking like? 56.5% still. Some decent money coming in from trade though. 94 ducats a month just on trade. There's another conversion. Once we start privateering, we might even be able to do a little bit more. But we do definitely want to grab someone down on the Australian islands. So we actually have 4 colonies, which is weird. Wasn't aware that I had 4. Where are we working on 1? Okay, you've got a colonist there. You have a... You don't have a colonist. This colonist must have actually got killed when natives rose up and attacked the colony. So this one is actually taking a little bit longer to get there. Which is a shame because it's almost finished. So I'm actually tempted to just leave it. It's not going to get... Well, it'll get 85 per year. Movement speed or lose the prestige. We'll take the movement speed penalty. Let's make sure we've still got the game unpaused. So yeah, we're not going to send a colonist there because we don't have a free colonist to send, basically. But it will go up. And just people basically attacking us. That high liberty desire has now gone. Gained some population in one of our colonies. Yep, their liberty desire is now minus 49%. So we could just go and seize more land from them. Now, depending on what you take, I mean, if we took, like, Tanjore, for example, it puts their liberty desire up by 105%. So it does depend very much on what you take. But we could grab something down here that we already have a claim on. Not that it makes any difference if we have a claim on it or not. Now, why are they particularly... Ah, local goods produced. Trading by merchant republics or trade companies. That's why we'd lose 105%. Well, the thing is, we still have an army down here. So even if they decide to declare war... Because no one's supporting their independence. So even if they rise up against us, it's not really going to help them out any. I think we move you... No, we'll leave you down there. And we'll try and seize some more land from you. So let's go ahead and we will... where are you? Seize territory. And we want this place. Even though it gives you 105% liberty desire. But we're going to grab that from you. And we're going to core it because it's only 42 admin points. And we are going to put you in there to help reduce any unrest that it might have. So they now have 100% liberty desire. They probably still won't do anything about it. I'm not sure whether or not they can whilst still having a truce. Not too sure how that works. See, France are actually getting quite an army over here. We can gain church power for some local unrest and minus goods produced. Yeah, we'll always take that one because it's less overall. We're going to group you guys up together and we're going to mothball you because we don't need you out right now. Still working on those ships. What's our land force limit like? We could get another 10 troops. So let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 infantry. And 2 cavalry and 2 cannons. We're still a few years ahead of time. We've still not hit the cap yet on military, so I'm not worried too much about that. Those corps are coming along quite nicely. Missionaries coming along quite nicely. Where are my colonies? Lost them now. There they go. That one's nearly done. So all you guys are going to group... I guess you can all sort of group up in Co or somewhere like that. We also need... Now we've got some money. Start going to any of these places where we already have the wrong type of fort and upgrading them. Marketplaces, we could actually start upgrading them to trade depots, and it's not a bad idea doing such a thing. Let's just get you all grouped up. Right, what are you? You're the right type of fort, as are you, as are you. You're the right type of fort. Just checking them all. I think I did most of them. Yep, London. Lothane is Meath. Yep, you're the right type. So let's just go back to having a look at buildings quickly, now that we can build trade depots. Because some of them will give us a huge amount. Look at this, an extra 7.4 trade if we go and drop one in on there. 6.5 if we drop one in on here. 6.2 if we put one in there. 7.1 if we drop one in here. So we can get some massive trade going just by doing that. But we're going to wait on that tech. There's not an awful lot we can do. Just waiting for those colonies to finish off so that we can go and do our Australia mission. But that is well over the 20 minutes, so that is as far as we're going to go in this video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying Europa Universalis IV, and I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.